Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Okay, so tonight I have a booking idea to share with you. And I started doing this in, let's see, I started it in January, right after Christmas. That's when I started it. So beginning of January. Now, what had happened was that I won't say like I was in the water, but I found it wasn't where I wanted it to be. When I compared it to times when I was comfortable with my calendar, like, okay, so I know I have talked before to you guys about how I try to touch my host, especially my far out host, like every 2 weeks, right? I send them a message 6 weeks out. I send them a message 4 weeks, 10 days, 2 days, 1 day, hello. And I do that. Well, I got to the point, and that's one of the line items on my to-do list every day. Like, create new parties, do this, send your 4 and 6 week messages, right? That's on my thing. I was hitting that line every day, and I didn't have anybody to send a message to. I didn't have anybody booked out. And I was like, okay, what's going to happen? And we all know that 30, 60, 90 days, I don't have people booked out. It's going to start going like this instead of where we wanted to go like this. So I said, okay, time to try something different. I happened to, Nancy Jo had asked me to speak on training she was doing. So I did that. And the other person who was speaking was supposed to be speaking about recruiting. I don't remember what she said about recruiting because she said these words about this woman. They said, she has 56 bookings for January. Please see, who has the time to do 56 parties? I was like, Lord help us, does she clone herself? Is she a scientist? I don't even know how you do that. So of course, everybody else was acting the same way I was, just like, excuse. So like I said, I don't even know if she said anything about recruiting. She started talking about the way she got all these. And she just kind of was like offhand, like, oh yeah, so whatever thing. Like we were all supposed to know. No, girl, we didn't know because none of us had 56 bookings. Okay. For 1 month. So I went searching and I found the original document that she was referring to. And it's called Everyone. Has anybody heard of this before?
You broke up there.
Yep, we didn't even hear you.
Say it again.
It's called Everyone Wins. Everyone Wins. Anybody tried this before?
Never heard of it.
Okay. All right. So here's what I want you to do. You're going to want to write some of these words down or copy and put them in the chat. So if you want to take a second and grab pen and paper, if you want to open up a Word document on your computer, whatever you want to do, so you have this stuff. Okay. So first thing I'm going to tell you is this isn't going to work if you have no parties on your calendar. This is a booking from a party. So you got to have at least one party, okay? If you don't have that, you need to go beg somebody to do it so you can try this, okay? You got to start it from the party. Second thing I'll tell you to make this work is you got to have a good party, because if your party's crap, everybody's going to say no, even if. So new season's coming up, great time to revamp your outline if you need it, okay? Now, my question is to you guys, and just shout it out. Like, you don't have to put it in chat, but just like, let's discuss this. How are you currently asking for bookings in your parties? Like, I would like to know what you're doing.
I challenge my host.
You ask your host to reach out. I'm pulling my hair back because maybe that'll help. Is that better?
A little bit, yeah.
Let's do this. Let me take these out. Is that better? Shoot.
Yeah, a little.
Is that better?
Say it again.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna get on there. Okay. So I see people sending the message to their host. Does your host usually do it?
Well, I challenge my host. I ask them for 10 to 12 three-way conversations.
Okay.
I send them the first words. This is the Melody Govich thing. I send them a challenge, and if they do 12, then I'll add $10 of free product. Easy enough.
Okay. Okay.
And generally,
If they do 12 what?
if they do 12 three-way conversations.
Okay.
Okay. So I give them the words that they're going to reach out to their host with. And then I wait, and they send it, they set the group up, they send it, and then I wait until they've seen it. And then I send my
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
I have no beer, Kathy. That's a good thing. I won't have to pee as much tonight when I sleep. So then I send my part with a date, with a tentative date in there, and ask them, would that work? Other than the last two parties, it had been working like a charm. I was getting 3. Boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but I'm drying up too. So March is looking thin.
Okay. And honestly, like, and I'm not picking on you, but we have a really great special. We have a new catalog. Like, it shouldn't be thin. Like, we all know this.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like, what the heck? So, and I kind of felt like that too. Like, and I was looking at this in January. Like, how could I not have parties in January? Like, the special was amazing. Like, I've never had that whole like month situation. My January has been banging. So I was like, that wasn't it. But same thing. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, well, the way I've been asking obviously isn't getting me stuff. So Melissa, do you usually have success when you ask your hosts? Melissa's talking in the chat. So
Who's Melissa? Oh, I see. Okay. There she is. Sorry, I didn't see her.
So she may be replying now. So she said yes, she usually has success. I should maybe ask my host to do 12. I was always asking my host for 5, and it was hit or miss. I'd say probably maybe 60% of my hosts would do it. A lot of them would just ignore me. So but what I told you guys before, I was going through, like, at the end of my party, through each guest to see if they'd been active, sending them that rock star message where I was complimenting them. You're such a rock star. You make a great host, blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't having a high response of people reading those messages or replying to them. I was either getting ignored or not noticed. Okay. So this whole everyone wins thing has seemed to solve all of my problems. Hopefully it still works tonight. But here's how it works. Basically, everyone in your party wins a prize. Okay. And the lady who started it, which I think was Ann Miller, okay, she's the one that came up with this idea. She said literally everyone in her party won. That thought gave me the vapors. I was like, I can't do that. I mean, we all have parties with like 8 people, and no matter how much you beg the host, she doesn't add anymore. But sometimes I have parties with 70 people in them. I can't. I ain't trying to have no 70 people win. I can't do that mess. So I went against what I always tell myself, because I always say when somebody gives you a new idea, you have to try it the way they did it. For what I can't, I literally can't do this. Especially with like what I started out with, real high attendance early January. I was like, I can't do this. I amended it a tad, but what Ann said was that she just made up however many categories she needed to have winners. So what I mean is she had an early bird raffle. And so and let me preface this by saying she did everything at the end of the party. So she wasn't on day one trying to do an early bird raffle and then do this. And she didn't advertise it either. It's just at the end, she divvied everybody the categories. The categories was early bird. What I do is I look at who ordered, and because I write down each person that orders. This is really dumb, and maybe I'm taking this too far. But I've always done that when I do my thank yous. I think I've talked to you guys about that before, how I thank each guest with a recipe pertaining to a product that they purchased. And I keep track of, this is my I keep track of each guest and which product because I don't want to thank everybody for buying the mix and chop. You know what I'm saying? I try to not do the same one all over. So I could just look at my list and see who's the first 4 or 5 names I wrote down. Those are my early birds. Okay. She did a game raffle. She did a participation raffle. She did a raffle because the party had 10 orders. She did a raffle because the party went above X amount in sales. She did a raffle because she's so cool and she likes to give away prizes. It doesn't matter. Just have enough categories. So there were like 4 or 5 in each category. Okay. And here's what you do. Now I will show you. This is what I did this. I had to put something behind it so it doesn't show through. I was scratching down to 2 parties today. In 2 parties. This was my early bird section. This is my game. And this is my participation. Those are the 3 I've been doing. Early bird, game. I just felt like I couldn't do every. Okay. So let me pull up where's my thing so I can copy and paste. Okay. Here's how it starts. All right. This is a graphic or wait a minute. I'm going to share my screen. That's what I'm going to do. Hold on. Let me get back to you guys. Oh, all right. Share this one. Okay. So this is a little graphic that I throw in there. Okay. And I'll copy and paste these words. All right. Oh, you don't want that. Hold on. I'm going to put these words. Okay. Hold on. I think I have to stop share to get back to the chat. Same words for everyone. Our early bird raffle, our game raffle, our participation raffle, our raffle, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I put the link. I'm going to share my screen again. Hold on, guys.
Where'd you put
So
the
you can-
word?
Hold on. All right, hold on. They're in the chat. Hang on. I'll get back to it in a second, make sure. But I want to show you this. I put the link to my messenger so that if they couldn't message, they could click on it and it would bring it up. Oh, somehow it only went to Jennifer. Sorry, hold on. That's why you guys couldn't see it. I was like, it's there, I swear. There's the words. There's the words in the chat. So, and so what I put right after, when I list their names, it tags them. Okay. So let me show you what just happened in this last party that I did. Where was it? We'll go to Debbie's party because her party's over. Okay. So nope, let's go over here, share this one. So when I've put it in there, I put my people and see they're right here. So I put this in the party. I just loved her. So I put her instead of my picture. Okay. And I have a different picture for each one because here's my early bird. See that I did. Here's my game one. And this was my participation one. But now that I have their name, I just hover over their name and send them a message. Okay. So does that make sense with me so far? So I literally, this is what I do. I post our winners are, I post it, and then I message each of those people. And this is what I message them. Let me grab those words. Oops. I'm getting ready to send it in a message on Facebook. That's not what we want to do. All right. This is what I send them in the message. Just spam those out. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Okay. Right away. All that's out there. So then I go on and do the next raffle, the game raffle, and then I do the participation raffle, whatever I want to do. Do all those. Now, when they message me back, I then send this. And this is the kicker, you guys. So this is a little bit lengthier, but we've got a conversation going now, so they're going to read it. If I sent all this at first, they're not going to read it. So the first one's short. And then once I hook them, look at this. Now, I always felt super cheap before offering an e-cookbook as a prize. They didn't leave their house. This is a virtual party. They didn't do anything but click on Facebook where they already were. They probably didn't even have pants on because people are weird. Okay. So it's not like, don't stand up, Lisa, if you don't have pants on.
I have had-
So it's not a problem to send an e-cookbook. Like, their participation was minimal at best. Okay. So it's not a problem to offer that. Now, the upgrade can be whatever you want. I really, it chaps my rear to offer anything above and beyond our host rewards. But I just want to show everywhere you see a name on here, and there's 2 in almost every block, that's a party. That's February. Everywhere you see a name on there, party March. April. Like, this is working. So I'm okay with it. The promised prize I give them goes on the host order when their party is over. So I'm not giving them anything before they have a party. And when I put it in there, I'm putting it in as their discount, at their host discount. So I'm not paying full price for it. I don't have to ship it. It goes with their order. I don't have to remember anything other than to plug it in. So what I did when I started with this is I made a little note in my computer, and I started keeping track of how many winners I picked for each party and how many of those people booked, because I really wanted to see, because you really can't judge it from 3 parties that you might remember what you did. I was like, I really need to let this go for 90 days, do this, and then look at my numbers like really on paper, because I really wanted to see if it's worth it, because I am spending a small amount per party and I need to know if it's worth it. But like I've heard people say before, if there was a booking store and you could go in and buy as many bookings as you want, would you spend 5 to 7 to 10, 15 for a booking? And I bet you would, especially if your party average is $200 or $300, then you need to work on that first, because it's not going to be worth it to you. But if your party average is solid and you just need the booking numbers, then this is going to work out fine. You can afford that little bit. So Ann Miller, who pioneered this whole thing, she just gave away a brownie pan every time. Brownie pan, brownie pan, brownie pan. It's like Oprah. You get a brownie pan, you get a brownie pan. I'm not offering a brownie pan because everybody has it. So I tried to find some other stuff that I thought maybe people didn't have that was in about the $20 range, but you can do whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. Now, the other thing that I'll give you words for is, what do you do when they say no? I like to have all my responses covered. Okay. And this is I don't know if this links back to my website, but I'm just going to throw it in here so you guys can see what I say and you can grab your own. But I send this and one message. I say, okay, thanks for getting back to me. I don't know why that period got in there. I think I did it before I sent it. And then I say this in another message to follow it up. Because if they're not going to host a party, I at least want them to be in my VIP group and be a customer and stay with me. And I'm the Pampered Chef lady, me, Pampered Chef right here, Pampered Chef. So I give them the link to that. And I've had a couple people who just, wanted the cookbook and they're like, oh, thank you so much. And I'm like, girl, it took me 1 click. I ain't even trying to do nothing. But I picked the One Pot Meals one. We have a bunch of e-cookbooks on the website. You can pick whichever one you like. But I did that one because I don't send that one out anywhere else. Like, I have one I send to my hosts before they get started on their part, and it wasn't this one. So I was like, I know I'm not crossing over stuff. And then, like I said, I gave them the link to my website, and that's it. And it has been, I'm still asking my host to reach out like a couple days before I do this. So I'm still doing that. And the other thing is, if she does that, and because then I was like, okay, what do I do if I don't have very high participation and my only active people are the people that already booked because the host asked them to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I already got, and so one of my friends was like, okay, why don't you, to be genuine, pick at least one of those people to win one of your prizes too. She's like, it doesn't, it won't put you out that much. And then at least it'll look, like I said, legit. So that's what I've been doing. And I've just been telling those people, like, I give them the same message. And when they bump back to me and say, hey, what? I'm like, okay, this is what I usually do. If you booked a party, just pick one of these prizes and hush. So what questions do you have for me?
How do you get your messenger ID thing that you
Okay. So I have to
Again.
remember how I did this a while ago and have to remember how I did it. I think I'm doing this right now to figure out where it is. Okay, hold on. Now I think let's do this. Let me share my screen. Shoot. I always go to the screen I want to share before I share screen. All right, let's go over here for a second. I think what you do is if you go to your messenger, if y'all can see what I'm doing, and click see all in messenger. That's not right. Nope.
Okay, buddy, that's enough. Go.
Just
Go.
kidding. That's not how you do it. Mickey, oh wait. Maybe this is how you do it. Okay, that's me. I gotta move my head again. It's somewhere. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna find out. There's a place. Oh my gosh. That doesn't help. Menu. Oh my gosh. Wherever it is like so. It's like you're like, oh yeah, that's where it is. I don't remember. I'm looking on here too on my phone. For some reason I feel like it's on your phone that you do it. Mobile number. It's not it. Shoot, people. Nope. Chats. Nope. Oh man. Okay. Let me ask my one girl right now. How do I find that messenger link for me? She'll be like, what are you talking about? But there's a way to do it. So whenever you find it, it never changes. So once you have it, you can just use it. Because I use it in my Outlook too. Like in one of the, I'm like, like if you have any questions, shoot me a message or something. And I put it right there. And like the ones where I want them to send me an answer to a game, I always put it there because I figure it just makes it easier because some people don't even know how to click on name. So no. She's like, I just copy it. I mean, how would someone else find it? God, I can't even type. It's making up words. Oh Lord, it says inside and interior. That's not.
Totally curious, Amy, because I'm looking around like on my separate messenger thing on my computer that I have
Yes.
separate from Facebook. I'm looking on my
Yes.
phone and I know what you're talking about, but yeah,
Yes.
everything I press is not it.
Yeah. And it's like,
Thing. I'm like,
It's going to be so obvious when we figure it out because like it shouldn't be this hard.
right. And look, I even clicked on somebody else because I was like, did I get it from somebody else looking at mine? Like, somebody else have to give me that information? I don't know. I'll figure that out. Any other questions you have while I work on that?
Did you track your numbers? Did you tell us how many winners?
I have been tracking them, but I have, let me see if I've got it here. And they're all over the place. I need to put them in like a pie chart or some crap. Oh, wait, here we go. Go to the settings in the Messenger app. Okay, hold on. We're going to do this together, you guys. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait.
I'm already there. Talk. No.
Hang on, let me see. All right, settings tab in the messenger. This is settings. No. Messenger app. Okay, on the phone. Where's settings?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I was wondering if they meant like on Apple settings. So I'm on
Yeah.
Apple settings.
Oh,
And
no, 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 no.
Okay.
I got it. You ready? Hold on.
Hit your profile.
Yeah, on your phone, hit,
Yep.
uh-oh, too much glare. Hit your own head
Yep.
or your own profile. Oh my God, there's so much glare. Up here, hit that and then scroll a little bit and you'll see
Account
account
settings.
settings is down here. Yep, click settings. And then,
And it's asking me to log in.
all right, hold on, because I'm reading. Which, no, where to find your personal profiles. How to get your Facebook Messenger code. She just sent me a YouTube video. Shall we watch it? Shall we watch it?
So we
Let
watch
it
it.
rip, honey. Let it rip.
All right, hold
Put it
on.
right here in the recording so everyone knows how to find it.
Okay, all right, let's go over here. She sent me this. This is why I ask her questions, because she's good about this stuff.
This is how you
Can you guys hear it?
get in to see your code for your Facebook Messenger. So I'm going to go into Facebook.
That's not right.
I'm going to open up Facebook. Then you're going to click on your little messenger icon on the top right.
Who did that?
Once you're in Messenger, all you need to do is click on your little round person icon on the right. Ta-da! That is your scannable messenger code you can use anywhere. I'd recommend putting it anywhere
That's some bull, because this is old. That's not.
you wish to channel traffic to your messenger so that you can
Yeah,
engage people
not working.
privately. So hopefully this helps and that you guys can find your own messenger code. Good luck.
That was a bust.
This is how
Okay. Stop. It won't stop.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Okay. All right. There's a place, you guys. There's a place. All right. I'm gonna look at account settings again. Privacy, face recognition. This is some junk right here. She said, never mind. Okay. I just told her that didn't work. She's the Google queen, so we'll see if she comes up with something else. My numbers, that's what we were asking. Let me see if I have that information, if I can find it. Where did I put it? I've not been keeping up so good the past 2 weeks, so I'm putting it all in there, so it may not even show anything worth looking at. What is this called? Everyone wins. Let's see. No, I have how many winners I picked, but I have not gone back and plugged in how many bookings I got. So that's not very helpful. And that's on my to-do list, so I can throw it in a spreadsheet. Any other questions while we see if she comes up with something?
I saw one of the things you shared, the response was like, yay, I won a prize. So do you typically get back? I know you don't know exact numbers, but do you feel like you either get back like, yay, I won a prize, or just silence, kind of like the usual?
I would say 90 to 95% of my winners reply to me. Not all of them are booking a party, but at least they reply, which is definitely a bigger percentage than people who were replying to the Rockstar message that I was sending previously. I do typically, if my host reaches out and does the three-way conversation, which some of them say they did it and they didn't do it, like they don't know what they're and they do it wrong. But typically I do have pretty good response rate when my host reaches out. Like they'll at least reply and say yes or no. I don't have a lot of people ghost on that, but I wasn't even getting read most of the time with the Rockstar messages. When people weren't replying out of, they just weren't even reading them.
Right.
So this one, I feel like most of them get a reply, so or get read, and then they reply, and they usually say like, "Yay! I didn't even know," and I'm like, "Of course you didn't know. I posted it 0.7 seconds ago. Like, how could you know? Like, it's not even notified you yet. Like, we finished the message, it might notify you."
Right.
But you know, I get like, "Oh, what did I win?" or "Hi, Amy, I'm so excited." You know, like they're just be nice and ask for their prize in a nice way. I never win anything, you know, whatever. So then I send, you know, this message like, "Here are your options." And like I said, people generally reply to that one way or the other because I'm giving them a choice. It's not like, "Do you want to do a party?" Which also is a choice. There's a yes or no answer. People don't know how to say no. That's one thing I find, like, people, because honestly, we would all rather hear a no than wonder. You know, I appreciate a no. So I do find that saying like, "Do you want to do a party and get a really cool prize, or do you not want to do a party and get a lame ass cookbook?" People are like, "Give me the lame cookbook," you know, and I'm like, "Cool, okay, you know, we know where we are." So at least I get that response. Like I said, and that's 90 to 95% of the people that I message. And I think that's the reason that this works. I don't think there's any magic, you know, to this whole thing. I think it's just like the fact that the message is actually being read and that you're giving them a way to reply one way or the other. I think that's why it works so well. So, and I feel like I'm to a point now where I'm at the other end of desperation, like, dear God, don't let anybody else book for March because I don't have space for them anymore, which is a great place to be because then that means I can start recruiting the heck out of everybody because I'm not scared of for my calendar to give those bookings away. So I'm so sorry. I don't know how to do that.
I'm sure somebody will find, we can find it on YouTube or find a friend who can help and we can share with each other.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because obviously you got yours, it exists out there.
It does. And you know, but okay, the other thing is, you know how Facebook changes all the time. And I definitely grabbed that link before. Maybe like I really think it was something like I've shown somebody how to do this before. I really think it was something that I had to be on my phone to find.
You want, so I see a YouTube thing that's saying finding your messenger link and it's from 5 months ago. So that might.
Look at that. Yeah, look at that.
All right, let me bring it up and then I'll share the screen and we can just, it's only a minute. So, but hold on, don't play it yet. Let me share. 4,000 screens open. Let's find the one. It is, that's great. Let's see. Do you guys see this YouTube link?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it?
How to find your Facebook Messenger. So once you get on Facebook, it's your drop down menu over here. I'm going to go to settings and privacy. Then you're going to go back to settings. As you can see here, it's got like your username, your email. So your messenger link, see how this is highlighted in bold letters here. Your messenger link is going to be m.me/ this bold word right here. So my messenger link will be m.me/mholland37. So that is how you find your messenger link. After you type in your messenger link, it should pull up a photo of you, like whatever your cover photo is, and that will be how you verify that that is the correct messenger link. And that is the simple, easy way of how to find your messenger link.
Okay, now I remember.
Okay, did that work? Because I was trying to do it on my phone while I was on my computer and I couldn't do it.
Yes,
Scary.
yes, that is how that works. Because if you go to your, all right, let me share my screen again, and I'll show you. If you go to your profile, see, like I'm on me right now, and see up here in my URL. So it's no, that's not y'all's chat. It's m.me. I'll type it and then this. So you copy before the slash. So mine's Amy.Johnson 30.39. Okay. And then you're going to do m.me dot that. See that?
It's, I'll put that in the.
Oh, sorry. No. I lied. I did it wrong. It's m.me slash whatever you copied.
Type it to everyone though. You were typing it to me.
I'm a nutcracker.
Love you so much. You're sending messages.
There we go.
There you go.
m.me slash and then your stuff.
Okay, and where did you find that you were in your profile and you chose?
I'm gonna do it again. Oh
Yeah.
God. Shit, right.
Oh, I have to see it. See your profile? No.
Yes. No, see, I'm on me, right?
Hold
And at the
on.
top
Hold
in
on.
my URL.
Hold on.
after-
Hold on, you're black.
The screen hasn't caught up yet. Okay.
Now you can see?
Yeah.
So I went to my page.
Yep.
My own page. And then at the top, it's going to say facebook.com/Amy Johnson, whatever your thing is. So
Okay.
I copied between the slashes.
Nice.
That's it. That's how you do it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. And then it's me slash. And then whatever you copy between your slashes. And there's some way to change that. This is a totally different night, but I changed whatever Facebook assigned me on my VIP group so that my VIP group URL is Delicious Dish VIPs. Because it was just numbers before that. She's sending me more stuff.
And that's a lesson for another day.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, if anybody wants, I'm sending a message to my link. You can click and see if it works. See if you find me. So, well, this was so cool. I'm so excited about trying this Everyone Wins in my party this week. And so you're saying the original person said to basically have enough categories that you have 4 or 5 people who win each category. So you kind of have
Mhm.
everybody in the party win.
Yep.
Anybody?
I just tried yours, Jen, and it worked.
Yay. Okay.
So it works.
So just go to your profile and look up at your top bar that gives your name. You don't have to find it within Facebook. You're just looking at it up on the web. I can't think of the name of that web browser bar. Yeah. Lisa's like, "Ooh." That should totally be in our signatures and emails and everywhere.
Yeah. I've been using it a lot more since I found it whenever I did. I feel like it was easier whenever I found it.
Yeah.
But
I just said hi to you, Jen, so you better at least find me at some point.
I will. I found you.
I don't see what she's saying. What is she saying?
All right, I'm gonna wrap up our recording tonight unless anybody has any questions. They want to ask Amy on record. No? Okay, let me hit stop.